Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is the Russell Cage Experience right here on YouTube, and this is my after WrestleMania, post-WrestleMania, whatever you want to call it, review. WWE Raw, April 6, 2009. Just got done watching it. As you can see, it's still on USA with the Dukes of Hazzard movie on. Soon Jessica Simpson will appear, and all men will probably drool. Or most men, possibly Tony Romo. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, to get to business at hand, this is my Raw review / recap for April 6, 2009 edition of WWE Raw. Randy Orton opens up the show as I expected he would. Basically says that last night was a fluke, and I guess for lack of a better term. Vince comes out and interrupts. Orton's basically wanting a title match at Backlash, a rematch. Vince comes out and says he ain't going to be getting one. But at Backlash, there is going to be a 6-man tag team match. It is going to be Legacy versus the McMahons and Triple H. And then Orton actually ends up challenging Vince for a match tonight. Excuse me. Vince accepts, so it's Orton versus Vince McMahon. Tonight in the main event on Raw. Then we have the Unified Tag Team title Lumberjack match again for the people that were very mad that didn't get to see it last night. And I was kind of curious to see who won the tag team titles, and not too happy about it. Not too happy whatsoever about it, and not happy with the outcome of this match either. Miz and Morrison versus Carlito and Primo Colon, and Carlito and Primo win tonight once again. They are the Unified Tag Team Champions, so I guess this possibly sets up a continuing feud for the Carlito and Primo versus Miz and Morrison. Maybe even throw some more tag teams in the mix. I am disappointed, however, that the Tag Team of the Year did not get the Unified Tag Team titles. I think it was, in my personal opinion, I thought it was a slap in the face to Miz and Morrison, especially after giving them the awards that they did this past year. So, oh well. Vince, Shane McMahon and Triple H are basically trying to talk Vince out of this match later on tonight with Orton to no avail. So that's what their segments were about tonight. Then we have a Divas Tag Team match. It was Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. Team Raw consisted of Melina, Mickie James, Kelly Kelly, Jolene Hall, and Layla, and Gail Kim, Natalya Neidhart, Katie Lee Burchill, Maurice, and there's one more person I couldn't catch who it was for the SmackDown team. Team Raw wins. I believe it's thanks to Mickie James getting the pin on Natalya Neidhart. And those two will be a great match, personally. So hopefully Natalya comes over to Raw, maybe like send Jillian back to the SmackDown or whatever. So we'll just have to wait and see there. Then we have our WrestleMania All-Star match. We have Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, CM Punk, John Cena, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And this excitement, and they're fighting Chris Jericho, Matt Hardy, Edge, Big Show, and Kane. And Steamboat had another amazing showing tonight in the match, the WrestleMania All-Star match. And he did deserve to be in this match because he was a WrestleMania All-Star last night. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat still rocking it in the ring, I'm telling you. And honestly, Rey Mysterio picks up the victory for his team, but the way it's looking, I'm thinking that maybe at Backlash we might be getting a Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Chris Jericho match. And if that happens, that will be another match worth watching the pay-per-view for me if that happens. So, along with this 6-man tag to see what happens with it, especially with some of the events that occurred at the end of the broadcast, which I will get to momentarily. Next up, we have Vickie Guerrero comes out. She basically tells us that the stipulation she had when she took over the GM spot, interim GM of Raw, was that after WrestleMania she'd have to choose which show she'd be part of for the draft. And unfortunately for us, fans of Raw, we are stuck with Vicky Guerrero as the general manager of Raw. And I guess as her first act as general manager of Raw, she's made Cena versus Edge for the title at Backlash, and it will be a last man standing match. If I'm not mistaken, they've had this match between these two before. I'm not sure, but hopefully Edge retains. Edge might be coming to Raw. It'd be nice to send Cena to SmackDown, but I don't know if that'll happen or not. And then she made the six-man tag match for Backlash, the McMahons and Triple H versus Legacy. The stipulation to it is if anybody on Randy Orton's team wins, then basically Orton wins the title. If anybody on Triple H and McMahon's team wins, Triple H gets the title. So for that, that's that. Next up we have Miss WrestleMania Santina. Not Santino, Santina. Gotta get the A in there, not the O. Morella. That is ridiculous. I'm not even going to comment on this. I mean, there's a match here between Santina and Beth, and Santina wins. Yeah. Anyway, Randy Orton versus Vince McMahon. I don't think anybody won. I didn't hear a bell ring or anything, so I think it went to a no contest. Basically, Orton's getting ready to punt McMahon in the head again. Shane comes out, keeps Orton from kicking him. Legacy comes out, jumps Shane, so it's 3-on-1 against Shane. Triple H comes out, evens the score. They start getting beaten down. And then I Walk Alone hits the intercom. Out comes the Animal Batista. Shocking return. I wasn't expecting this. I've not, this is good. I have not read anything on the internet about Batista coming back. This was a good shock. This was a good surprise to Raw, personally. Batista returns, takes out Legacy pretty much, and after this goes on, Vince McMahon says that he's not going to be able to make it to Backlash, but Dave Batista will. So it's going to be Batista, Triple H, Shane McMahon versus Legacy at WrestleMania, and I am excited. I can't get over how excited I am about that. My goodness, I peed my pants with joy. That's what I did. I peed my pants with joy. So overall, follow up to a WrestleMania Raw. Pretty good Raw. Nice setup for Backlash. I have to say we got some solid matches set up for Backlash already, and Dave Batista's back. So I mean, how much better could it get? I mean, hey. So with that being said, that's my Raw review / recap for this week. Those are my thoughts of what happens in matches, what I'm thinking is going to happen. So hope y'all enjoyed Raw. Post your thoughts and comments in the below, and definitely rate my video. And I'm wanting to make a special video this week, kind of pertaining to wrestling, I guess, but not so much. But we'll get with that later, hopefully this week. But hopefully get to watch ECW tomorrow night. Apparently they're going to try to start beefing up ECW, making it better. But with that being said, I'm going to cut it off here, and hope y'all have a great night and have a great rest of the week. And WrestleManiacs, peace out.